Hi, this is Ron Edwards, Master Sommelier and Director of Wine Education for Winebow Fine Wine and Spirits. Today we're going to talk about a wine from New Zealand, specifically the North Island of New Zealand, in the Hawke's Bay region, which is on the southeast coast. And the producer's name is Esk Valley. This is their Chardonnay. It's 100% Chardonnay. And the grapes are sourced across the region of Hawke's Bay to try and enjoy the differences of each localized vineyard source, whether it's coastal influenced or inland hills influenced, or maybe one of the river valley influences, to bring a full quilt-like flavor texture and palate to the overall wine. The winemaking is 48% barrel fermented, the rest is in stainless steel. The idea here is to capture the crisp, bright, refreshing side of New Zealand white wines, and I am excited to taste it. So let's find out what we have. The fruit is bright and friendly. It starts with a note of really like Meyer lemon, ripe lemon. Then it goes into yellow apple and red apple. There's a peeled pear flesh kind of aroma profile, and then it gets as ripe as moderately ripe pineapple and has an overlay of the creaminess that you would see from some malolactic transformation, as well as some vanilla extract and baking spice notes from the barrel fermentation. By the way, this is the 2020 vintage. Coming back to it now, there's an added note in the fruit profile of some pitted fruit, ripe peach, and I would say that there's some mango and a little bit of that exotic tropical side that Chardonnay can have in the right places. Smells delicious. Let's taste it. I really like how immediately mouth-watering this wine is. It's bright, it's refreshing, but it doesn't lack richness. It has that beautiful balance between making your mouth water and filling your mouth at the same time. The flavor profile is all the things I mentioned so far, which makes a lot of sense, that it would smell like it tastes, right? But it's the lemon's a little less ripe. It's not so much just Meyer lemon, but also yellow lemon. There's ripe red and yellow apple. The pear is the same pear flesh. There's a little bit of an orange citrus note now in the palate that wasn't for me in the nose. There's ripe banana, and the pineapple's still coming through in that moderately ripe style. And I like the idea of that mango coming through now in the finish. It also has that smoky, flinty kind of flavor profile that comes from the char of the barrels, as a lovely sort of undertone, and this powdery, leesy texture as well. Let's see what the second sip brings. On the second sip, I'm picking up a little bit of a salinity, a saltiness. Perhaps it's from the vineyards near the bay. There's also a fine-grained, sort of lightly bitter minerality kind of note that's coming through. And I just want to comment on how balanced and lingering the finish is. This is a really delicious Chardonnay, and I think it makes New Zealand proud. I think it makes Hawke's Bay proud, because this is one of the things they can hang their hat on, as we do this grape really well in that hybrid expectation between the generous fruit of the New World and the refreshing, zippy, tartar side of the Old World. Go out and find a bottle of 2020 Esk Valley Chardonnay. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I really like this wine.